good to be back again.
Good to have you here.
After this lesson from Chen Meng against Shan Xiaona. Shan Xiaona did a very good tournament by beating Xu Yu.
Trouble with the flat hits in Shan Xiaona's game that beat Zhu Yuling.
Yeah, we were also speaking about it before, a little bit in preparation to switch the timing, long service, especially in the first game. That was really the opener. And, well, we have to accept that.
1-2.
Well, here we are. Wow, that's the power. What appeared to be a chop block.
3-2.
Usually easier for Wang as she knows the service and return game probably of Gu Yuting.
2-4.
Because we're
2-5.
Yeah, aggressive shot. And you see now Wang how easy in comparison she can read the service of Gu. Advantage left.
Right, it really changes the dynamic out there, the first two shots of the rally.
6-3.
Forehand out of a ball played right onto the body. For a shake hands player, it just shows you how much more she prefers that forehand stroke. This is very aggressive play.
I mean, for Wang, she feels for sure with forehand. She also liked that.
And it was tough after coming up.
Much about placement.
Right.
Played before against Ito, you would remember how much.
5-9.
Yuting, that seems like an easier serve to receive, but still in the banana flip, she's been very strong even with that shovel serve. So 5 game points for Wang Manyu.
You know, usually I like this aggressive, why Wang has now 4 set balls, game balls.
Game 11-6 for 1.
Forced into a defensive play from the middle. We've seen her go with many aggressive shots, but still, as you said, the control factor. It's like, I love this song, I just have to let it play for a bit. I think I know what you mean now, by the way. Pretty much shut down by someone so well controlled and well placed.
Love to. Love 3.
You talked earlier, I know you used the word aggressive.
Trying to have this aggressive short play. But Gu Yuting, I think it's probably the most aggressive when it's coming to this short shot. And if you have style and a little bit something like this, the modern style, modern shake and style is also using when it's playing short. It has to be aggressive so that the opponent. That was an easy miss.
2-4. 3-4.
Shovel serve for.
More trying to get these more spins working.
Outstanding rally from that chop block on the backhand side to get right.
The backhand, and that was the chance for Wang Manyu to come back there.
4-5.
Already on the side of Gu Yuting.
5 all.
And you see this clenching of the. Very good.
6-5.
Very nicely set up this point. Backhand.
5-7.
That first shot took so much. Wow, a little bit of side spin as well, playing it from in near the body.
This is really good because I believe.
Outstanding rally, so many counters, and Wang Manyu manages to work her way back into the table after the explosive power of Gu Yuting early in this point.
See how good control with the backhand.
I thought Wang Manyu had this point, to be honest.
8 all.
Now this is
now the chance.
9-8. 9-all.
Interestingly
9-10.
enough, a little deeper on the
10-all.
This time, like, just
that is a gift that was handed.
11-10.
Yuting gets a ball that sits up a bit.
definitely.
11-all.
Wow, takes the heavy spin. We talked again about how
For the counter topspin from the backhand side.
12-all.
older than Wang Manyu, so she knows she might not have another chance, not anytime soon.
12-13.
Open
Yeah.
in April.
13-all.
Again, this is the second time she's doing a
Outstanding. Every single shot, you could hear the grunt, and she had to move the feet.
14-all.
Also, Wang Manyu hesitating when receiving.
15-14.
And there she goes, the
15-all.
backhand loop over the table there.
Yeah.
Play. That's a huge surprise. I mean, she had two big rotation having her opponent
Yeah, of
close.
course.
This time, better placement onto the body. The 10. Right, they've got the forehand waiting there.
17-16.
Quality shots back. I mean, good. And it will not come down. Plays the middle on a few shots in this. But strangely enough, the little bit of side spin on this
17,
Chiquita.
Whoa, this was good. This first
36 points played, and we're still dead even. I thought that was a solid recovery on that head. A little bit safer, a little more consistent. And the big backhand, where did that come from? Just talking about the different repertoire and the skill set that these players have. 20 points to 18. It's going to be a very close fight between the two. Very strong fight nonetheless.
The question is now what will happen in the minds of the player. Easy to really make up the mind after a close win like this.
Well, you have to imagine for
Here.
so confidence, if nothing else. Physical exhaustion, I mean, they're both quite physically.
It's just the ball has to be repeated 100%. So even the ball is flying behind. This is in the writing meanwhile, yeah.
Wow.
And difference is a little bit there. It still is a bit we'll have to know. Doesn't matter what kind of decision, but like it has to be clear to everybody.
And this is interesting to
But you don't want this to happen in crucial moments and in case.
Oh yeah, okay, that's by the book.
Yeah.
I wasn't cheated out of this point.
5-3.
Last year or the year before? Last year or the year 2015? No, the year before, I believe.
Okay. This was a smart, soft, spinny shot. The ball sits up.
Something like that.
Even though it's not as obvious, it's almost
6.
like
7-5.
Not the
8-5.
I like this style of react on this different spin variation.
5-9.
As we said before.
skill is something that just seems like genius that's so valuable in table tennis.
Yeah.
To really sense
6-9.
what is necessary. Oh,
Whoa.
clever decision.
10-6.
And 4 game points. That's
Yeah,
the only one needed. A
6-1.
3-0 lead for Wang Manyu to step ahead, and 11-6.
So
What a
look
response after game 2,
Yeah.
20-18.
of the opponent, the way the opponent is moving, and to be able to react. That's something very, very special. Not many players have this. For
One
example, Timo Boll has this.
Showed that around 14 years old, that she has some element of that in her game for sure.
1-all.
Just players have started to realize that.
Softer, a little bit
Right.
spinnier. This balance has to be found.
And it feels
2-1.
similar for Gu Yuting that that's a strong
2-all.
answer
Yeah.
though.
Yeah, and it's me a very little bit on Oh Sang-oin, the way she's using the backhand with a strong wrist.
3-2.
It's funny you should say that.
Korea closed.
Yes, I did hear about that. What a cool
2-4.
thing to do.
Yeah, and then he said, now
He's been knighted.
3-4.
Look at this body.
actually that also fits much better to the timing when she's playing the ball.
4-all.
Apology there for the top of the net. Wang. This is
4-5.
unfortunate for Gu Yuting, as hard as she's working.
Yuting missed that shot.
5-all.
Interesting. Questionable than other
Yeah.
shots in this tournament. But she still seems really cool and well balanced for the most part.
6-all.
I mean, Gu Yuting is trying use of your wrist, this extra use
7-all.
aim in order to stay inside this whole match.
7-8.
Oh, break off the
9,
top of the
7.
net. A little bit of fortune here.
Ten, 7.
I'm going to have some questions for you about serves between games.
Whoa.
And there it is,
Yeah.
a fast
Yeah.
exchange from both. So the first game for Gu Yuting, despite having several opportunities in the second game, it's an 11-7 victory here.
But like as a service that you don't use that much in practice, or maybe you accelerate your wrist not that
One
100% as you want to show all the services. That's quite normal. So sometimes
1-all.
you just save a little bit of.
That
1,
soft
2.
touch again.
Very good. And this
2-all.
time she had the right timing. And we shouldn't forget
3-2.
something like that all different from all different levels of playing.
It's funny you say that. A lot of people aren't thinking about this. There was that
3-4.
serve that we saw late at 9-7 in the last.
5-3.
22 years old. Seemed like she tried to calm
6-3.
herself down a little bit, play a little bit more behind the table. She's
3-7.
definitely fired up. Spot in the final.
3-8.
Wow, so efficient. Again, Gu Yuting. Some heavy spin
8-4.
there on that serve, deep into the. Just missing long.
8-5.
If that ball comes down on the table, I'd expect. A little bit late to turn on that ball,
Yeah.
doesn't get the racket up quick enough. Turn a little bit later, make a late decision. Once again, just
6-9.
enough power, the ball comes down long.
Good again, this
6-10.
time.
Deja. She's going to bring her loose